Alright, this is my don't tell my wife I made this video. I would sell this place in Spirit Lake for $1 million this month. I think I could convince my wife to sell for that price. It might still be a fight, but I wanted to make a video explaining why this is the best property in North Idaho that you can buy. First of all, right now I'm driving into Spirit Lake, the town, which is probably the best. I think it's the best town in North Idaho. It is small. It has everything you need. It has an awesome grocery store, Miller's gas station, but it's the quintessential small town America, better than the ones you see in the movies. It's just a great small town. We'll go through and see the gas station and the grocery store on the right. You got Ace Hardware, and then we'll take a left on Main Street and turn down to the lake, and you've got the older part of town where there are bars and restaurants and burger joints and motorcycle hangouts all summer long. You got side-by-sides, dirt bikes, Jeeps running through town all the time. This is the coolest small town there is. That's one of the benefits of this place. Spirit Lake is the best lake in North Idaho, far and away. You might think there's a cop right there, so I'll put my phone down a little bit. But anyways, you got the city park right over here. You've got the little downtown area on the street here. Not much for motorcycles. Sometimes both sides of the streets are lined with motorcycles and side-by-sides here in town. You got the bars over here. You got the burger joint over here. And you've got free extra parking right here. And then you just drop down this little hill. So one of the cool things about this lake is you've got everything you would want in town, and you've got the lake, which is a quarter-mile down this hill, and then you got the lake that feels like it's a secluded mountain lake. I'll show you when we get out there. But anyways, why Spirit Lake is the best lake in Idaho. It's better than Priest, it's better than Coeur d'Alene, it's better than Hayden. It's got all the benefits of any lake you would want, all wrapped into one. It's a great a great lake for boating that's not overcrowded. Here we got extra boat launch parking right across the street right here. The boat launch is just right there where you can see that extra outhouse. And we're pulling into our cabin, and huge driveway right here. But Spirit Lake, it gets warmer than those big lakes. It's big enough to boat on. You can wakeboard on this lake, and it's warm. Priest Lake, Coeur d'Alene Lake, they're huge lakes. They always have wind and waves, and they stay cold longer. This lake is the perfect size. It's big enough to boat on, and it gets warm early. It's close to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Anyways, I will pause this here and get parked, and we'll go into the cabin. Anyways, back to what I was saying about Spirit Lake being the best lake. It's got all the benefits of a big open lake for boating, but it's got all the benefits of a small lake or a pond for fishing and relaxing. And it's also, like I said, right down the street from town. You have the convenience of a small town. You're also close to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene if you want. This is the cabin as it is now. Just one bedroom, one bath. The great thing about this particular property is, I don't know if you can see, oh, there's the wife out there. That's the front deck, and that's the lake out there. you walk 10 steps off the front deck onto the lake. You've got a great view across the lake. It's all treed and mountainous, no houses in view. There's a couple bald eagles that nest over there. Our portion of the lake you can't really understand until you come out on the lake and see how the lake's laid out. But right out in front of our house here, we have it's basically no wake zone. We have no skiing, no partying, but yet you troll right out to the big lake and you can ski, wakeboard, whatever you want. There's the biggest boat traffic we get. Right there is people cruising back into home. And then, so you've got this whole large lake area here where you can swim, paddleboard, fish, kayak, canoe, do whatever you want without boats going by, smashing waves into your dock, tipping your kayak over. I don't know, the tree that the eagles nest in is right behind Jason's head there, and that one over there. There's 2 eagles that are out here fishing every day, all year long. Speaking of fishing, we got a few guys fishing right there. But that's what you get on this portion of the lake, which is nice because it's peaceful. But yet, if you want to ski or wakeboard or boat, I gotta get the boat in the water today actually. You just troll out through the no wake zone right over there under the bridge out to the main lake, and you've got a big lake big enough to ski, wakeboard, whatever you want to do. Sorry this video is kind of random. I gotta make it here without the wife seeing me make it. Saw the inside of the cabin. That's absolutely perfect. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, full kitchen, living room, whatever. Perfect for lake life right now. It's gonna be a shame when we burn it down in 3 years and probably build a new little cabin for $600K or so, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Right now I gotta get out here, get the kid to unload the bikes, and we gotta get the boat in the water. It's a little late this year, but yeah, we got the mountain bikes, we got the dirt bikes. That's because there are mountain bike trails 3 miles along the lake there. So you got mountain biking, you've got dirt biking, you've got the Inland Empire land that is, I don't know, thousands of acres that you can ride dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, side-by-sides on. It's up the backside of Mount Spokane. You can see that when we're out on the lake. Oh, what else? Yeah, we gotta get the boat in the water. That shouldn't take much. We gotta start her up and then drive it literally across the street to the boat launch. And then troll back over here to the house, and the boat will be in the lake for the summer. Spirit Lake, it's undiscovered lake, really. It's so close to towns, Coeur d'Alene and Spokane and Rathdrum, but yet it's smaller than Coeur d'Alene or Priest, or I think it's even smaller than Hayden possibly. But you don't get the boat traffic out here. It's amazing because, in my opinion, it's a better lake than all 3 of those other lakes, but it really seems to be undiscovered thus far, other than the people that live here. But we'll go out on the lake maybe later today. Keep in mind when we're out there, the boat traffic will be the busiest of the year because it is 4th of July weekend. But I better get that boat in the water. Oh, I missed sunset right over there. Time gets away from you at the lake. Got the boat in the water though. So this is a peaceful evening out on the lake. You could jump in your kayak or your paddleboard, and there's a blue heron flying. I don't know if you can see that, but the geese swam by a little bit ago. There's your sunset. Here's our perfect shade tree that shades the deck and the house during the day. So I can actually sit out on the deck and not die. There's the sunset right over there. I can sit right here on the deck and still be on the beach with everybody. There's a little fire pit there. You don't have to climb down 100 steps to get to our lake. You walk out the sliding door here, step right off the deck, take about 5 steps, and you are on the beach. You don't have to work a sweat up. Oh, we got company right now. The geese came by earlier. There's lily pads over there. You have none in front of your property here. There's lily pads across the lake over there. You can chase some turtles, do some fishing. Kids love that kind of stuff. But our beach is free of weeds, so you can swim and boat. And then when you get done with your evening fire on the lake, you don't have to work up a sweat climbing up 500 steps back up to your lake house. You just step right back onto the deck and walk in the slider, and you're back in the house. You got your sunset there. The heron flying, I think. I don't know if you can see. That's the tree that the eagles nest in. They also hang out in, let's see, that tree on the left quite a bit. They do some fishing along here. This is your view from your front fire pit here. This cabin is absolutely perfect because it's got everything you need and nothing that you don't want. Jason's watching a movie. You got your small bathroom, laundry room in there, bedroom in here, fold out couch for the kids or the guests, kitchen. We were going to enclose this front deck and expand the living room, put a fireplace in, do a bedroom for the kids over there. But I figure we only got 2 or 3 years left in this little cabin, and as great as it is, we'll possibly tear it down, put a $600,000 home on this property, move it back a little bit further towards the street, and then in 3 years it'll be worth $5 million, and we will move in over here, and at that point we'll probably never sell this place because we have all this area and parking out front. We got this yard. You don't necessarily need to take care of the lake, and then you've got room to park. Plenty of cars here. Kids doing a little weed eating. We haven't been out here for a while. That's the overflow parking for the boat launch. I was just trying to show you. That's the overflow parking for the boat launch right up there across the street, because the boat launch is literally just down the street, two lots away. That's the outhouse over there for the boat launch. And being on a city maintained street, paved, with city water, city sewer, city utilities, hassle free. Always a problem at the lake. Not here. You've got 100 parking spaces here in the driveway. Parking you can't come by on lake properties. And then you also have probably about 20 spots up there, And about 3 lots down, you have another 20 spots for overflow parking if you're gonna have 100 people out to your lake property. Your cabin is so far off the street that you don't even notice the city or the lake traffic going by on your street, because you go clear down here into the front yard, you don't even notice. And then when you're out on the lakeside, you really don't notice because you're looking at a mountain with no homes on it. We've got this shed here in our little cabin, which is perfect for now. When we build our next house, we'll move it back this way towards the street. And then that'll give us a little more yard on the lake side. How many lake properties have that much parking out front? Plus overflow across the street. Plus a nice green yard you can see. Okay, we haven't been out here for a few days. Plus a nice deck, plus a deck in the front, plus a flat walk out to the lake. Slow rope swing, Jackson. There we go. Austin getting ready for it. Austin. Awesome rope swing at Spirit Lake. Graceful landing. All right, we're out here kind of on the main lake. It's kind of windy today. A lot of spray, I don't know if you can tell, I'm zoomed in. That's the backside of Mount Spokane that you can ride side by side, motorcycles up to. And then you got skiing up there in the winter, obviously. But just want to show you the winter's big enough to ski and surf and whatever you want to do out here on the main lake. And go back in here, go over around the corner to where none of the boats are. So I'm just sitting in here on the couch now. We got back in from being out on the lake earlier. I don't know, it was kind of windy out there a little bit. I don't know if I showed you everything I wanted to. You saw Mount Spokane in the background of the lake there. You can see that the lake looks underdeveloped. I mean, there's like trees all the way around the lake, even where there are a few houses. There's still just a lot of wooded scenery. And then the last thing I want to mention in this thing was, obviously, if you're interested in buying a lake property, you want it for the use value, but you also want to consider the investment value as well. This place is an awesome place to live and use and have fun, but the investment potential is crazy as well. I don't know if we will, but you know, in 3 years we could tear down this cabin, even though there's nothing wrong with it, put about a $600,000 house on this lot, make it absolutely awesome, and then it would probably be valued at about $4 million at that point, with an awesome house, garage, perfect lake aspects. I already went over that. You know, you got the big lake out there, but you got the peaceful lake here to swim and kayak on. So I just want to mention that as well. But those are some of the highlights of this property, and we'll check back in a couple of years and see where we're at. And most likely, if you are considering a lake property and came across this, you'll probably regret not purchasing this year. And in 3 years, I'll probably be glad that I didn't sell it, because even as is, the value I'm sure will go up 50% in 3 years, which is a great investment. And like I said, it also has the potential, if you want to put some money into it, to triple in value very easily. Anyways, that's it for my property at Spirit Lake.